Also in Washington, his developments in Congress now providing millions of dollars to try to prevent gun violence. And for the first time in more than 20 years, the CDC in Atlanta will study it. Ryan Kruger joins us tonight. And Ryan, 2 Georgia lawmakers have been behind it.
Yeah, and it's actually on both sides of the aisle, Jeff. Congresswoman Lucy McBath, an outspoken advocate for gun control. She helped lead the way in the House. Meanwhile, retiring Senator Johnny Isakson fought for the money in the Senate.
The time has passed for my son. The time has passed for others like my son.
Lucy McBath's rise to political fame started when her son Jordan was shot and killed 7 years ago. In 2018, she wrote a wave of support for new gun laws right to Washington.
Every day, nearly 100 people are killed in suicides, homicides, and accidents involving guns. But we have not invested nearly enough in preventing these deaths.
Tuesday, the House voted to fund more than $20 million to study gun violence. Atlanta-based CDC and the National Institutes of Health will split the funding, the first time something like this has happened in more than 2 decades. Rewind the clock back to 1996. House Republicans, encouraged by the National Rifle Association, blocked the CDC from using federal money to advocate or promote gun control. But times have changed. McBath joined a wave of freshman Democrats who ran on the promise of fighting for gun control. And over in the Senate, which is expected to vote on the bill later this week, retiring Republican Senator Johnny Isakson had pushed for 3 times as much funding, but his proposal would be for the CDC to research all mass violence, including deaths by knives, explosives, and even cars. And today's vote comes during changing opinions on guns, including right here in Georgia. A recent 11 Alive Survey USA poll found voters support new gun laws in certain cases, such as domestic violence and assault weapons.